Hey, it's Meadow Mike here.
And Persis.
We're at a location in Hopkinton, and this is all thanks to Persis here.
My good friend Brenda, childhood friend Brenda, lives at the house right down the street, and this is a very historic property situation. Her house is half of her house was the temporary house that the people lived in up here while they built this big house that we're detecting at, that's mid-1700s. And then after they built the main house, they moved the house down there. Apparently this gentleman was the one guy in New Hampshire who had slaves, and he had a slaves quarters down there. And then eventually, after his slaves were freed, one of them moved back up here, moved into that house and worked as a paying laborer for this family, and built an addition on her house. So we've done some detecting down at her house, and then she very kindly spoke to her neighbor and got permission for us to detect up here. And so this is the main manor, you know, and it's one of the oldest houses in the area. It was a huge property. It's since been divided up some, but we're hoping to find some great stuff up here.
Do you remember the year of this
1768. But I think the original starter house was 1760, and that's the one that got moved down the street.
Yeah. So hopefully, going to dig up some good history here.
Yes.
Well, thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned.
Thank you. Wish us luck. So we are in the backyard, and we have beautiful flower beds here. Brenda, using one of our old detectors, just had a really nice signal, and she dug it up, and it's the first, besides a bunch of cars, cool relic that we found today. Oh, we found a pork chop. But she just found this, which is a very nice pocket watch. Whoops, yeah, in the hole she also had the signal, so there's the whole top part right there. It's in beautiful shape. All the parts are here except the watch, and this has such a nice design on it, it'll clean up really nicely. We're off to a good start, and she's hooked already. Oh, it may be kind of big now. I have a signal 91, 92 in every direction. So let's see if it's something precious or a big chunk of lead. Oh, there it is. And it's a lock. Well, that's cool. I'll take a lock. It's an ace lock. Right near the propane tank, and I just had a signal that was a 75 right here, and we dug it, and right under the grass, not very deep at all, was this thing. And we have no idea what it is. It's got some threads on the bottom of it right here, and it's brass, I believe, and it says warranted superior, but I don't know what that means. And then it has this really cool crown and crest and stuff on it. So no idea what it is, but it's really awesome looking. Here is the back of her property. There's her barn right there. And right back here, Brenda, with a $60 detector that Mike's uncle left him many moons ago, 40 years old, but she pulled out this beautiful buckle. So it was fairly near the surface, and she found it with our spare detector. The etchings on it are beautiful, so that was really cool. And then over there by her beautiful raspberry bushes, which we've been munching from, I just pulled out, I had a signal that was in the 20s, and I just pulled out this button right there where my machine is, which has a great shank on it. Silver washed, I guess. Can't really tell too much else at this point, but it's in fabulous shape.
Persis and I have just started the front here, and my first signal was a 16, and it was a tire weight, a balance weight, and then this is my second signal. I've only gone maybe 10 yards. And right down here, good 6 inches, was a 19th signal, and I'm not really sure what a 19 is on the Minelab, but I do now. It was an Indian head penny or cent. I can't make out a date yet, but it's a little bent. But it's been on the side of the road here, so yeah, definitely been driven on many times probably, because the road was right here on the older maps and about 10 yards in, and it's shifted this way. So yeah, who knows what they dropped along the side of the road here. I mean, I had a 31 signal, but it kept, you know, jumping to other numbers, and I thought I had it locked on over here, but I missed it by a couple inches apparently. So I thought it was going to be big chunky iron. No, this one ended up being a silver dime. Is that a Merc? Yeah, 40 something. But yeah, got a worn out mercury dime. This signal was between 20 and 23. And popped the plug and detected here. And looks like I got another Indian maybe? It's a little chewy. But yeah, I think it's an Indian. Oh yeah, it is. So Persis called me over here and I swung this. I swung over this and it was a 29 solid all directions.
Mine was low 80s.
And she was low 80s on the Simplex.
So I just pulled out this very shiny thing and it does not, well maybe it's just a Merc because the back just looked, but I guess it is just a Merc. I don't know.
What's it say on the bottom though?
Oh yeah, it is a Merc. It
oh yeah, you know,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yep, I'm sorry.
Still, that's okay. Oh,
yeah.
Nothing wrong with finding a Merc.
Oh, no, it just, the back looked weird with the dirt on it.
It
I thought
does.
It was
it has
else.
like a gold tone on it.
45. 40. Huh. 43 or 5. Yeah.
Trust the screen. The screen will know. Awesome. Hey,
Yay.
On the board.
Yeah.
So right here was that last Indian. And then I had another like 2021 here. And just saw a rim. Yeah, you can't see it, but it's down right here. I can feel it. There it is. And maybe it's another Indian? I see one cent. Oh yeah, I see a shield above it. Yeah, that's gonna be another Indian. I got 3 little Indians. This was a solid 19. Not too far down, and I pulled it out like this and I saw 2 stones and I'm like, I gotta go get the water. Isn't that pretty? Holy cow. Yeah, maybe this is like a decorative hairpiece. Alright, no, it's definitely a pin there. I see, I guess it could be a hairpiece, but I see a loop there and a hinge there. It's gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
Look at that. Wow. So Persis thought she was digging another weedy, but...
The exact same signal as the weedy I just dug, and I just pulled a clump of dirt out of the hole, and that showed up.
Look at that.
So this is my first, this is my first skeleton key for sure. This is a beautiful key. Look at that bad boy. Woohoo,
oh
heavy.
My goodness, does that look old?
Oh, it's probably for this house, I would assume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Holy cow.
Yay.
That is a beauty. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so
See, you're
heavy.
not bad luck for me. that's an old key.
I tell Persis, whenever I'm near her, her digs turned out to be not so great.
It was like 7 inches down.
Yeah,
so yeah.
It was in there.
Cool. Yay.
That is awesome.
Now we're in relics.
Yes.
We're getting there.
This is a nice signal right here. 24, 26. Stay together, come on. All right. What we got? It's out. There it is. This is Watch Mike live dig Wheaties day, I guess. Well, there's another one.
Mine's a barber.
Come on, you got a barber?
I do.
What a wise ass, huh?
Do you want me to bring it to you? Or do you want me to
Yeah, I'll come over. Let me just I'll just throw this right back in there.
What is it?
It's a weedy.
Oh.
Oh my, yeah. That's a nice good deep one.
There's 1 dime on it.
Here, let me take this off my head.
Oh, there's your penny.
Oh, look at that.
That's a barber, right?
That is a barber, yep.
Nice.
Look at
in good shape.
Look at is it ever?
This lawn is keeping things in very good shape. Yeah.
That is a beauty. 1915. This last year? I forget now. Fantastic. Very, very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Keep going.
Yes.
Find that real. Persis just found a Barbara dime and we're joking around. I'm like, okay, now we got to find a real. No lie, I just came over here.
Oh, that's huge.
Got a crazy like 23 to 26 signal, and
That's absolutely.
plopped the plug, pinpoint, started pinpointing, couldn't find it, so I started scooping dirt out and I plopped it down, and that's exactly how it came out on my hand. It's big. I think it's a 2 reals, and it would be our first. I'm starting to shake already. Oh my.
Oh God, that's beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know if it's a real or not now, but oh, it's Spanish right there. I think it's in Spanish. Yeah, hit me, yeah.
Look at what good shape.
Oh my
it's in.
God, what? 1733?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it says 1733.
Oh my God. It doesn't even have a Carlos on it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at that thing. Oh, that is the most beautiful
Oh my
thing.
goodness, that is probably the best coin I've ever found.
Oh my God. That is so
1733?
Yes.
I'm not seeing any numbers for like a denomination.
Yeah, that's just a crest.
I don't know.
Hispana. Yeah, that doesn't give you any numbers on it.
Holy cow.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So
And it wasn't even that far,
man.
maybe 6-7 inches.
Oh, yeah, no, we're getting into the good stuff.
Wow, that just made my year, really. Incredible.
So I just had a signal that was in the 40s, but it was really steady. And so I dug it and pulled it out, and I assumed it was a weedy or something, and then it seemed kind of small. And then I looked at it, and it has a 10 on it. And I couldn't really read what was on the other side, so Mike just toothpicked it, and it has a 10 on both sides. And I just asked Google what it is, and Google won't tell me what it is. So I don't know what it is, but it's a 10 on both sides, copper.
This was a 13 signal. And not too far down, right about there. Pop this guy out. It's a little tiny car. Certainly looks like a, maybe 50s car. So yeah, it's kind of neat. Clean it up at home, and I'll show you a picture. Well, it's starting to rain, and we're probably going to wrap up in a couple minutes, and I'm sure we're going to ask to come back because we've only touched just to be on the tree, the marker down there, this front part of the house. So the house is over here. There's another area behind Persis in the driveway over there, and there's a little field in the back. There's a lot to do here. Down in this hole, this was a pretty solid 26, I believe it was, and clearing it out, and I saw the edge as I pulled some dirt out to a large copper. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a draped bust. Water's coming on it now, so I'm going to just put it away and let it dry a little bit, but I think it's going to end up in good condition because I feel this thing. So I do have my headphones on because I'm right next to the house and people are working inside, but right here, about 25, 26. Alright. Buzz. It's buzzing right here. Pretty tight. Oh, there it is. That is a dime. I think it's going to be a Mercury 1943. Pretty good shape. And I'm not seeing a mint mark.
This signal was everything from the 20s to 60, but it was strong enough that it was worth looking for. And, about 5 inches down in there, I just pulled out a handful of dirt, and that's what was in it. And I have a very old, very hammered button. Shank is broken. Oh, okay, it's squished. I think it's there. It's just squished. Definitely old.
That's beautiful.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. I pulled a
must be
75 Jefferson nickel, so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, similar signals to this one.
Yeah, I think that's tomback.
Oh yeah, it's getting kind of shiny, isn't it? Neat.
Yeah.
All right, only about 5 inches down, I guess. I just pulled out a clump of dirt that finally had the signal in it, and it was this. So that's a Indian head, so this is a buffalo nickel. I think it's 1919, pretty sure. Yeah, well, maybe there's a buffalo back here.
This was a solid 24, 26 right in that area. And popped the plug and detected on here, said wiping away, and wiped down to this rim here. I think I got a copper. Goodness, it's like quarter sized, but it's fat.
Brenda's with us today, and we're behind the house right now. Homeowner's right next to me, and she just had a deep signal with the Garrett, and we finally found it, and it is this thing right here, which had us a little freaked for a minute there. So, but it's a very, very heavy metal toy gun. Yes, with a little star and all the swirlies on it. It has to be a toy, right?
I would think.
But it's a very impressive toy gun, so.
Very, very heavy.
Brent's looking for the rest of it right now.
That's really cool.
Really cool toy gun.
Yeah.
And I was showing her the coins from out front.
There's more pieces somewhere.
And I think that one I was cleaning up is a 2-cent coin. I believe I see a big 2 right there.
That one first, and then I'll try.
So yeah, I didn't realize they were. I don't remember them being that thick, but
I couldn't
I believe that's what we're looking at.
So Brendan just found a signal, and we've been digging and digging and digging. We were a little off to the side, and we dug and dug and dug more. This thing was easily 12, 15 inches down.
Yeah.
It was big. And can you flip it over? This is what we saw in the hole. We had no idea what we were doing. We finally pulled it out, and we've decided it's a doorbell. It's got to be an old doorbell. Those kinds that, you know, that the ringer was inside here spinning around in it, and yeah. So we found the gun and the doorbell. That's where we are so far in this backyard.
There's some writing here, but I can't.
Yeah, so that's awesome. That's definitely an old school doorbell. We had them on the doors in the farmhouse and stuff. I remember these doorbells, yeah.
This was a 15, 16, and I expected maybe to find a relic, but looks like I got another one. I saw this edge when I was pulling out dirt. It's old. Is it an Indian? Another fat one though. Another fat coin. Alright, another one I gotta maybe clean up a little bit. My goodness, this place has been coin heaven. So it is it's a flying eagle. I can see the top of the wing there, and then the bottom of the body there. So it does need some more cleaning up care. And that's why it's so fat. But yeah, 1 cent, flip it, and the eagle is right there. This is my first. I am thrilled. Persis found one not too long ago, a couple episodes ago, but yeah, that's a first for me.
So right here in this dead grass section, I have a beautiful 88 to 90. So there's something good here, quite a ways down. So we're gonna try a live dig. I'll take the nice dead spot. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. All right, and we're back. Where was I digging? There's where I was digging. Okay, here we go. All right, and upsy daisy. Okay. That's right there. So let's see what we got. This is not inspiring. It's right near the surface. It's 2 coins together. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's 3 coins together. It's 4 coins together. It's a 3 pennies with a mercury dime in the middle of them. Look at that. I'll be darned. No wonder the signals were so high. Oh my goodness, that's a, oh wait, yeah, that's a beautiful mercury dime. Look at that. It's perfectly preserved because it was between the three Wheaties. I don't see anything, yeah, I don't see anything else. Oh, that is too funny. Glad I got that on camera. Cool, so let's see, what's the year on this mercury dime? 1937. Look at how pretty it is because it was between the other guys. Woohoo.
Oh, this one had me. This was like a steady 2021 signal, and when I popped it, it was underneath this rock, and I saw that gold, and I was like, no way. But yeah, no way. I think that's too high for a gold signal anyways, but it's a nice button with a lot of gold gilt still on it. Can't make out that name, but yeah, it's really nice. I mean, the front is terrible. The back's gorgeous.
I just had a signal that was in the 60s and 70s. Not particularly amazing, but it did bounce up to 82, and it was in every direction. So I did it, and I just saw that and said, aha. So there's something thick and green right here in this hole.
And she literally
right there.
said, aha.
Multiple times I did.
That's why I
But look at how thick that bad boy is. So let's see what it is.
Oh my.
Oh. Whoops. And it's gone. Oh man, this is so thick. Holy, this is something. It's got a lot of grass marks on it, but we gotta figure it. Yeah, this is, feel it.
Is that a
Feel
cartwheel?
it, it's brass. It's not copper, it's brass, I think. We cleaned it off a little bit. Google isn't helping us at all. But this says Old Man of the MTS, New Hampshire, which is the Old Man of the Mountains, which isn't there anymore because, you know, his face fell off. And then this over here, sorry, is the flume. And it says the flume right there. So this is Franconia Notch area commemorative brass or copper thing. It's super thick. It's in fabulous shape. I'm so excited. It's very nice.
Had a nice, pretty good 32 signal. I wasn't wearing the camera though. It's hot today, and I was pulling out dirt, and this guy fell out. So, oh, it's just gonna be a Washington. But still, that's cool. A 45. So yeah, nice. I wouldn't say start to my day. I've already dug several pieces of big iron and copper piping and stuff like that.
Well, I'm having a tough time here in this center area. Haven't really found too much, but I just found something kind of cool in that hole right there. And it's this. It's part of an old Ford dashboard. It says Ford right there. It says dim, off, on the left here. And then it's notched on the right. So that was definitely the lights. And this, I don't know, maybe it was the fan or something since it's got all those notches. But that's cool.
Well, this is a Metal Mike and Persis official episode. As we just found a pocket knife. So, yep.
So I just had a signal. It was my first purely steady signal of the day. And I was digging it, and then all of these ants, they're just ants everywhere here. All these ants were everywhere, so then I kept working it out of the hole with my trowel. And unfortunately, I dinged it, but I have something cool. I have a dinged $1 real. Honey.
You got some?
I do. I dinged it though.
It must be a silver.
It is a silver.
You got a freaking real.
I did. Look at that. But I dinged it.
Oh my goodness. 1804.
18. Oh, sorry.
Look at
In the
how-
sun.
that's beautiful,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but I dinged it.
You
But
gave him
yeah,
a kiss right
I gave
across
him a
his
kiss.
lips.
Yes, I did.
Oh
That is a
my
$1
goodness.
real, right? Because it's
think-
smaller than the 2 real.
Oh. Yep. 1R right there.
Does it say 1R? Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
beautiful. I can't believe this is the second reals we pulled out of here.
That's awesome.
Way
I can't
to
believe there's
go.
been nothing in this expanse. I've been this whole half here. I got a Ford dashboard part and a giant tack buckle, and that's what I've pulled besides
Yeah.
garbage.
I mean,
I got a real.
You got a real.
I got a real. I'm so excited. Yes.
Yeah, it's still got some pretty good detail. You got the pillars.
Yeah. Let's go clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
Cool.
pretty nice though. There's
Yeah.
some dirt left.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Now I'm on the board for the day. Woohoo. I gotta kiss it. I gotta kiss it. Mwah.
Yes.
Yes.
Kiss
Okay.
Carlos.
Good.
The original house used to stand right here in this kind of flattened area before it slopes down again. Persis is over there by the garden. And over here, I found one of these last time we were here, but I didn't film it. And the one I found before didn't have these prongs. So now I'm almost thinking, I don't know, maybe it's a hanging piece. I'm not sure if it's light related because there's nothing beyond the glass between here and the end. But on the glass, right there, it says 1851. So, I mean, this thing's pretty old. But I'm not really sure what it was.
I just had a signal that was everything in the 70s, but only in the 70s. Never dipped down into the 60s, which is the second thing today that's done that. So I just dug it and could tell it was, you know, tight and a good, strong signal. And I pulled out this.
Sorry, I picked it up and started looking at it.
Which at first I couldn't see anything on, but the more we look at it, the more stuff is on it.
It's loaded with words.
It's loaded with words. It's an old Boy Scout thing. Because it says, be prepared across the middle of it.
Look at the bottom word. Does it say groovy?
Oh, we're going to have to clean this off and just figure out what all the words on it are. Oh, there's more stuff in the back. So
it's so cool.
Michael showed pictures of it. See that? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there is so much more.
And then this is Latin.
All right,
yeah, that's Latin because it says si preparata, and then there's Japanese or Chinese going down the middle here,
yes.
Vertical script. So I think it's in every language on the back.
And there's like Chinese or something up there too. It looks like.
Yeah. So this has a million things on it. So we'll take it home, we'll wash it up, and Mike will show you images here.
That's solid. 27, 28. All right, it's right there. Definitely not 6 inches. So, oh, just junk. Maybe not. What the heck? I think that's a salt shaker top. And I think that might be silver. Yeah, I got a strong feeling. Huh. Not seeing anything yet. But yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Welcome to the wrap-up of a 1760s residence. Actually, 2 homes. One was at the top of the hill and got moved down, and that's where one of the slaves had actually lived and went back to work for the original owner. So yeah, it's a long video. We did find a lot of cool relics and certainly a lot of nice coins too. So let's get started. Chunky iron and more chunky iron. Whole bunch of miscellaneous metals and doodads. Some lead and bullet casings and bullets. Did get an ox shoe, a range guide, and a nice rosette. Found half of a license plate from 1969. A couple bells. This switch, probably for a tractor or something to that effect. This is cool. This is a like a dashboard plate for a Ford. It says Ford down here, and it has like on, off, and dim. So this must have been a light switch and something else here. Got this old hex wrench and an ace lock. A couple of pocket knives. And some miscellaneous things, including this, which is it's an old lead fishing weight. Got a little bit of silverware. These are really cool. They're lightning insulators from 1851, and apparently they're pretty rare. Some toys, including a couple toy guns and some cars and car parts. Here's the clad coinage we found: quarters, dimes, nickels, and a bunch of pennies. A variety of buckles, horse tack, and whatnot. This is really nice. I believe this might be to a lady's boot. Here's an ornate saw piece. Very nice pocket watch frame. A newer pocket watch frame. Here's the top of an umbrella. This piece right here. A couple of dog tags. This is really cool. It's a 1950s Girl Scout medallion that says "Be prepared" in a whole bunch of different languages. Got a cut piece of aluminum, but it says USA right at the top. And this is I believe, a gear. Really nice. I'm gonna say it's a hair piece. Little tiny like jewelry box key, a regular, more modern key, and here's an awesome skeleton key. Some nice old buttons. Here's a little bling piece of a horseshoe with like a flower in it or something. And I got this silver salt shaker top, which was a very cool find. Here's a 2.5 kuruş, I guess it's called, from Turkey, 1948 coin. This coin with 10 on both sides and nothing else. I can only assume it's maybe a crop picker's token. They would turn that in at the end of the day and get maybe 10 cents. This is super cool. I wish we could find more of it. I did find a picture online, but it was under an eBay listing, and when you click on it, it brought you to something else. So it does say Old Man of the Mountains on this side. You can see the face in the rock. And over here, it says the Flume, and this would be the gorge in the Franconia Notch, I believe it is. There are 33 Wheaties, but actually, well, 34. But this is a bucket lister. This is a 1909 VDB. You won't see it here, but down the bottom it does have the VDB on it. So a big surprise when we were cleaning the Wheaties and found that. Got 3 Indian head pennies, 1864, 1883, and a 1904. Couple cool nickels, a 1919 Buffalo, and this is a 1955 Jefferson, which no big deal, but 1955 Philadelphia Jeffersons are actually a semi-key date. The top row here we have a 1945 Washington quarter, a 1915 Barber dime, and 4 Mercuries, 37, 43, 44, and 45. And 5 amazing coins found in that front yard, with a 1865 2-cent coin, a 1858 Flying Eagle, a 1798 draped bust. Persis got her first real. It's an 1804 1 real, and probably my best coin find ever, next to the Fujio, would be the 1733 2 real coin. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry it was so long, but it was just a crazy cool place to detect, and wanted to get as much shown as possible. So thank you so much for watching, and everybody stay well and stay tuned for more.